Welcome back to Finance Bright channel. So I met this couple, right? They were really happy before. They bought a big house or excited, but now they're really frustrated. So what happened? They actually were surprised with so many bills. So I want to really go over with you some of the guidelines and so you won't have those problems and surprises. So what are the key things that you got to pay attention to before you buy a big house? Property tax, home insurance, and maintenance cost. So we're going to go over these. What is property tax and also home insurance and how you could save on home maintenance expense today. So let's dive in. So what is property tax? So it's kind of like a fee you pay to the government for owning your home. Things like benefit the community, like schools, parks, roads, and public services. The amount that you pay depends on the value of your house and the rules in your area. So if you buy a home, you got to remember to budget for property tax like you would for the other expenses. It's very important to research the property tax rate because it really could affect how much you need to pay each year when you own a home. If the property tax rate is high in your area when you buy a house, you might have to pay more money in taxes, which can make owning a home a lot more expensive. On the other hand, you could save a lot of money if you buy a house in a property tax low area. Some of the people might also heard of the term property tax exemption and also property tax deduction. So what are those? Let's explore. So a property tax exemption is when the government says you don't have to pay taxes on part of all your property's value. They do this for certain group of people or for specific situation. For example, if you're a senior or if you have a disability, then you might qualify for an exemption. It's like getting a tax break. A property tax deduction, though, is a little different. It's like a special allowance that reduces the amount of your income that can be taxed. It can happen if you've done something that benefits your community, like making your home more energy efficient. The government will reward you and let you deduct some of the cost from your property taxes. It's a way of saying thanks for doing something good for the environment and for the neighbors. So both exemption and deduction are ways the government helps people save money on the property tax. So make sure you take advantage of it and don't forget about those. Next, let's navigate the home insurance. See, you got to shop around for the home insurance policy. Don't just jump in the first thing you got. Got to compare multiple codes. Don't settle for the first code. And understand your coverage need. Make a list of what you need to cover. Includes the structure of your home, personal belongings, liability coverage, and additional coverages like flood or earthquake insurance if you're in the area prone to those risks. 3, also consider the replacement cost versus actual cash value. What are these? Because I used to be an auditor, so the replacement cost, it's kind of like the current market value that pays you what kind of money you need to pay to repair or replace your home and belongings at today's prices. While the actual cash value coverage takes depreciation into account. So which one is better? I think replacement cost coverage is a little better because it's more expensive, but it offers really better protection. All right, number 4, bundling policies. Many insurance companies offer discounts if you bundle your home insurance with the other policies like auto or life insurance. I think it's really worth to look into this as well. Refine and review the deductibles. The deductible is like the amount you have to pay before your insurance kicks in. A higher deductible can mean lower premiums, but make sure you can comfortably afford to pay it if you need to make a claim. And lastly, please check for discounts. Inquire about discounts you might be eligible for. This could include safety features in your home, like smoke detectors or a security system, being a non-smoker, or even living in a gated community. All right, before we continue to the next one, home maintenance cost, I'm going to ask you to subscribe to my channel so we will discuss more of these money saving tips. So next, we're going to explore home maintenance costs. What are those? Home maintenance costs may include things like roof repairs or replacement for system, pumping, electrical fixes, and exterior painting. So a lot of people ask how I'm going to ask, to save money on those expenses. Here are 4 tips. You do a regular checkup. Keep an eye on your home system and fix small problems early to save money on big ones. 2, you learn basic skills. Learn simple fixes like changing filters or sealing leaks to handle small tasks yourself and save on professional fees. But only the small ones because you don't want to do the big ones, kind of mess it up, and then it will be more expensive. Like those basic DIY skills. 3, compare prices. Get quotes from different contractors for big repairs to find the best deal without sacrificing quality. 4, prevent problems. Take steps to stop common issues like cleaning gutters or inspecting the roof to avoid costly damage. All right. There you have it, folks. Thank you for joining us in this valuable discussion on property tax, home insurance, and home maintenance. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more informative content. Remember, being informed is the first step towards a successful homeowner journey.